Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Walter. In case you didn't know by the channel name. Today I'm just going to talk about my travel escapades. So you may know me from these different places I've been to, and it's quite interesting that this journey started in this is 2020. Yeah, it started last year. It's funny, I thought it was 2018. No, it really started at the beginning of last year, where I was just like, you know what, I need to travel. So I met a bunch of awesome people who I traveled with, and that's the mountain slayers. So because it was relatively cheap, we'd go from Mpanga Forest, which basically we're just camping. So I'm like, you know what, if it's camping, count me in. So sometimes you go to camp. I remember this one time we were in Kapchora and I was camping, and then it rained.
Yo, it's 6:30 in the morning and it's raining. Woo.
You guys, I was super excited. You know like when you're sleeping and then you hear the sound of rain hitting the roof, like if it's like iron sheets. I'm not talking about guys who sleep in tiles. Those guys who sleep under tiles are, it's a different league, but under iron sheets. So that times two, because now the tent is low and your head, okay, because you're sleeping literally almost on the floor. You just have a thin mattress, then the tent is just right there, and then the rain is hitting it. You guys, it's orgasmic, if that's the word. But anyway, yeah, that's a little bit of the travel. But today I'm talking about my longest journey. My longest journey has nothing to do with distance, because if it was distance, I'd tell you, your Mount Rwenzori is dope, because you start climbing on day 1 and then you finish on day 7, because you walk and you get tired. You're like, God, why did I do this? But no, we're not talking about that. Today, it was the longest journey for me because of what I was dealing with, and what I was dealing with was it was a stupid thing. So sometime back in I think it was 2015. Yeah, 2015. Yeah. So as in Bwera, that's on the borders of Congo. So Uganda and Congo. That's Kasese side. So I was in Bwera for a project, and I was supposed to come back. Was supposed to come back to Kasese in the evening. So we stopped by this restaurant, and we get our food in. Like, okay, cool.
1 hour later.
Homeboy. It was rough, and there were no trailers nearby. I'm like, I'm not going to do this in the bush. Nope. Talk to the driver, and the driver is like, okay, we're setting off in about 15 minutes. You can wait. No, like, yeah, cool. It's cool. I'm not dying at that time. I'm like, okay, cool. It's just rumbling scour. Then we get into the car. The journey from Kasese to Bwera is about 40 minutes, an hour tops, depending on the speeds. So this guy starts driving, and then that's when the system was like, bruh, we need to go. Like, we need to go. So I felt cold and hot at the same time. So, because this guy was driving, like, man, driver, can you fast telling my friend, like, fast tell the driver to increase on his speed, because it was rough. It was rough. So every time you hit a hump, like, cold, and then I'm hot, and I'm like, can someone help me with the jumper, because I'm feeling cold, because the call lasted like for 2 minutes. I'm like, yo. And then I put on the jumper, like, it is hot. You guys, it was 40 minutes to get to Kasese. In my head, it was like 5 hours, not because of the journey, it was more my mental state. I was like, you guys, how long am I going to hold this? And at one point we reached this place. We're going through Queen Elizabeth National Park, and then they said an elephant. I'm like, please do not go in the middle of the road, because I was sweating. I'm like, guys, I think my system might be shutting down. But thankfully, we made it to Kasese just in time. And I remember us checking into the hotel and just asking for the key. The lady's like, hey, welcome back. And like, just give me my key, please, man. You know, do you ever want to run but you can't run? Like, you just say, like, so if I run, I might things may just explode. But you know, you're like, okay, speed walk. I think we can do that, speed walk. And then I did the business. But anyway, so that was the longest journey in my mind. Because it had a lot of mental strength. I was like, man. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is, next time you go out and you have a sensitive stomach like some of us here, just don't eat from places you don't know, because you never know. But luckily for me, I have these guys I usually move with. These are aloe vera tablets, and I like them. They are the natural, the ones they dry the leaves, and they just put them into this tablet setup, so you can get them from Friaka. So for me, I like them because every time I'm having a system shutdown or my stomach is complaining, this guy is always checking. I rather take this than the juice. The juice is also okay, but it's too bitter, bruv. It's too bitter. They're bitter, but that's two taps, man. At the end of the day, so I just put in some, take them with some juice, and yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, so my next travel is soon, and in my life, my first aid kit, there are these, and maybe next time you should always have a first aid kit that you can count on. Don't be like me and go blind on these journeys, because yeah, just be more prepared when you're trying to travel. Just make sure you have your checklist and you have all the things that you need when you're trying to travel, especially when it comes to your medication. If you know you have complications, whether with your health, whatever it is. Yeah, so anyway, I don't want to take up so much of your time. Please, if you like the content, please share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be back.